morning. How are you? This is the first video of week 2. In this video, we will study about the Windows application. In the first video, I told you about the console application. Now in this video, I will explain you about the Windows application, how we will write the program using Windows application, what are the difference between console and Windows application. In the Windows application, we have graphical user interface. What we have? Graphical user interface. Graphical user interface means we can see the design. If you compare with the console application, in the console application we do not have any page so that user will interact. There is nothing. There is direct the code window is opening and we are writing the code. But here in the Windows application we have interfaces available so that user will interact to that interface. This interface is called graphical user interface. Example of graphical user interface is, for example, you want to open your Gmail. When you type the Gmail, one page is open. In that page you are going to give your user ID and password. This is called the interface, graphical user interface. This is the one example of interface here. This is the interface. We have the button level. I will explain you later. Okay, so it's typically a Windows application that has a graphical user interface is typically a window form application. Development of Windows form project by using Visual C Sharp is generally we can develop by using any other .NET language. They are talking about we can develop our Windows application using Visual Basic. We can develop our web application using C Sharp or any other programming language supported by the .NET. Okay, now come to the next. What is okay, let us explain to you from the Visual Studio. It will be very clear if I will explain from the Visual Studio. I have opened the Visual Studio. This is my Visual Studio is open. Now what I will do, before we are creating the console application, now I will create the Windows application. What I will do, I will create the Windows application. So how to create the Windows application and what are the components of the Windows application, I will explain to you. Okay, so to create Windows application or console application, the way the steps are same. There is no any difference. So what are the steps? Go to file, new, and click the project. Either you are going to create the console application, you are going to create the Windows application, you are going to create the web application, you are going to create the mobile application, any kind of application we have to do the same task. So here we will click the Windows. Okay, here in the option Windows will come, and maybe your version is different from my version, so there is also the same, almost everything is the same. So what I will choose here after selecting the window, Windows form application. Okay, so I will give the name of the project. If you give, it's okay. If you will not give, Visual Studio will take default name. So I want to give IST51 Windows, IST51 Windows. So now Windows application is going to create, and this is the way to create new project. See, this Windows application is created. Okay, in the Windows application, I told you just some time before, we have graphical user interface. It means user they can interact. So this is the page or this is the form. In this form, in this page we will design, and designing will be based on problem. Based on the problem we will design. Do not think for all kind of program design should be same. No, design will depends on programs. Okay, so in Windows application we have three important windows available. Three important small windows is available. This is also written in the chapter. Yeah, the three important window is, one is the toolbox. In this toolbox window, all the tools controls are available. If you want to add a control to a form, you can use the toolbox on the left of the Visual Studio. Move your mouse over the toolbox and click the arrow symbol next to the command control. You should see the following list. I will show to you what is the toolbox. Basically, the use of the toolbox is, if you want to take any control, control means we have the label, we have the text box, we have the button. These all are the control. So if you want to take the control, you will take the control from the toolbox. You open the toolbox, and in the toolbox you will find lot of controls are available. So from here we will take the control. So it is coming, it will take little time. So these all are the controls are available. Button is there, we have text box, we have data set, grid view. Actually we are not in this course, we will only use three control. One is we will use the button, another control we will use is label. This is the label, and the third control we will use is, that is the text box. So I will explain you all the control, all these three control only with definition and properties. Everything I will tell you. Just this is the introduction part. So just I am going to give you the overview of this. So where is the text box? This is the text box. So three control is there. If you want to take the control to your page or to your form, we have two way. One is you double click the control you want to take, or you can drag and drop. Drag and drop. It will be available. So I think you know what is the toolbox. Toolbox is what? The toolbox is a place where all the controls related to the Windows application is available. This is called toolbox. Okay. The next window is, let us open the chapter. Next window is Solution Explorer. In the Solution Explorer, all the project files are available. You can add page using Solution Explorer also. In the right hand side, Solution Explorer is there. In the Solution Explorer, all the files related to your project will be available inside the Solution Explorer. Okay. If you want to add any page, because in one project we may have more than one form, right? So if you want to add the form or page, you can add from the Solution Explorer also. We have another way also, I will let you know. And all the files, if you here we have only form one page is there. If you add another page, it will be available here in this area. If you add the third one, so all the files related to our project will be available inside the Solution Explorer. Okay, so this is the second window. One is the toolbox where you will find controls. Second one is the Solution Explorer where you will find all the files related to your project. And the third window is Properties window. This is the Properties window. All the Windows control have properties. Okay, all. Either we are talking about the label, we are talking about the text box, we are talking about the button, or any other control, all the control must have properties. Now might be there is a question, what is the meaning of properties? Properties is basically called characteristics, like me or you. For me, my properties is my name, my age, my height, my weight. These all are the properties. So like this, all the control have properties. All the control have name, text, lot of properties, different properties are available. And control also have some method or event. So in general, all the control have many properties and few methods. Maybe some control have one method, some control have two methods, some control have three method. So depends on the control, but properties, lot of properties are available. So properties is available for all the controls, even the properties is available for the our page, our form. Okay, so now you got how to create the Windows application, what is the form, what is the toolbox, what are the solution explorer, what is the properties window. Now this window must be available on your screen. Sometime due to some reason some window is not available. For example, what I did here, I am going to close this toolbox. Okay, so now toolbox is not available. Now maybe someone will worried why my toolbox is not available. No need to worry. If any one window, any two window is not available, any window, either the toolbox, solution explorer or properties window is not available on your screen, then what you will do, you will go to the view, and in the view whatever you want you just select it. For example, I want toolbox, just click the toolbox, toolbox will be available. If you want to take the properties window, you uh, go to the properties from the view. If you click the properties window will be available. So if any window is not available, no need to worry about it. Go to the view and from the view you select it. Okay, the next is next I want to show you about the properties of my form. Okay, in the form what I want to change the background color of the form. Okay, what I want to change the background color of the form. How to change the background color? See, whatever properties for the control you want to change, first you select it. Okay, for example, you want to change the properties of the form, select it the form. How to select? Just click it, it will be selected, and go to the properties. What I want to change the color of this. So to change the color of the form, or you want to change the color of your control, there is a properties, and properties name is back color. Here, background color, back color. Here in the back color you open, these all are the colors are available, these all are the colors are available. Okay, color is also available on the web. Here also some colors are available. If you'll go to the custom, here also a lot of colors are available. And usually for the font we are selecting the light colors, we are not selecting the dark color. You know, dark color is not looks good for designing the page or designing our form. So I want to select this color. So see, my color of form is changed. This form size we can increase and decrease also based on the requirement. We can increase and we can decrease this. Okay, now what I want to change the font size of my form. Okay, now what I want to change the font size of my form. How to change the font size? Here we have font property available, open it, and by default size is 8.25. I want to put it 12. So the font size is changed, and now whatever things I will put in this control, in this form, the size of the form will be, size of the control will be 12 because I set 12. Okay, so this is the basic of the Windows application. I think the basic is clear. Let us tell you again the recap of this. Windows application have graphical user interface. It means the front end. Console application doesn't have. Another very important thing I forgot to tell you, when we are going to write any program using Windows application, any program, first we have to design the page. Without designing the page, we will not able to write the code. So remember, whenever you are going to write any Windows program, the first task is you have to design the page, and after the designing of the page only you can write the code. Very important for the Windows. Not like console application. When window open, we are going to declare the variable and we are going to take the data from the keyboard and we are calculating something. But here no. First we need to design. This is the first step, mandatory step. Without this, not possible. Okay. Another is, if you want to take the control, you can take control from the toolbox. How to take? Double click the button will be available. See, this is the button is available. We can also change the size of the button. Or another is drag and drop. This is the way to take the control in the, and we can also delete the control. Select it and put the delete button. Control will be deleted. If you want to change the properties, go to the properties window, and if you want to see your files related to your project, it will be available in the Solution Explorer. Okay, so this is for the basic of the window. Next class, next video, I will tell you how to write program using Windows application. Okay, so thank you.